If there's anybody that game week 25 favored the most, it has to be me. I'm feeling good. My team won. I feel great. I feel ecstatic. And then my predictions were super accurate. Arsenal to win, sure banker. Chelsea to win, sure banker. City to win, sure banker. United to win, sure banker. All these teams delivered upon request. I knew for sure that they will be winning, all things being equal. And they all did their jobs, and rightly so. So let's get into the review for the weekend. Manchester United versus Tottenham Hotspur. United have now won 4 games in a row. They are looking like serious contenders in each passing game. Michael Carrick is bringing back the United DNA to this team. I'm totally convinced now. They are playing transition football at full flow, and I feel like a huge part of his success right now is him being able to form that balance in his midfield. Everybody knows their role. 6, 8, 10. Nobody's overcomplicating anything. Menu, Casemiro and Fernandes, they are playing absolutely brilliant football at the moment. The connection between them, the link-up play with the attack, like everything about this United side right now is good. And I think Michael Carrick's group have to be given credit a lot for the work that they are doing, because I think they really are not overcomplicating the game. They are playing simple 4-3-3 formation. Everybody knows their role and they are playing it to the best of their ability. I cannot believe that this is the same group of players I was watching under Amorim. It can't be. It can't be. First of all, Romero. Like, is it that you just don't know how to control yourself? This guy just absolutely spoils this game by getting that red card, because I feel like they would have been able to even compete more, but United probably would have still won the game, but it would have been more of a competition. Like that game now, United just ran it. Bruno Fernandes ran it, let's be honest, because this guy got a goal in this match. He created like 6 chances in this match, just him. Kobe Menu. Wow, what a player. What a player. There's so many times I watched him, just like his touch, his control, the passes, like the body movement, everything. And Casemiro just doing the work of a DM. Like, they might really need to have conversations about whether they want to keep Casemiro, because he's working for his money. He's really working for his money right now. But I don't think he's earning too much for them to want to keep him. But if United can actually go out in the transfer window and get 2 solid midfielders to come into this side, wow, it will transform this whole team even more. I think Michael Carrick might just be the man for the job. Like, who else should actually be the man for this job right now? Like, he's playing really good football with a side. Like, he's bringing back the DNA. I think that's the most important thing. He knows how to win with Manchester United. He's been there, he's done it, he's learned from the best. So I just think right now United need to make sure that they stick to getting 3 points in each game that they play, and the more 3 points that Michael Carrick can get, the more chances of him actually getting the full-time role at United. And I think he absolutely deserves it at the moment. Let's move on to Wolves versus Chelsea. Like I said in my preview, Chelsea needed to win this match after losing out on going into the Carabao Cup final. This would have been a morale booster for them, which it definitely was. I feel like Wolves is a side that you should be beating, like last place in the league. So this was a must-win game for Chelsea, and I think they did it comfortably well. Cole Palmer was probably the highlight of this match. Chelsea fans will not let us rest, because he scored his 3rd hat-trick. He scored his this is the 3rd time in a row that he's scoring a hat-trick in the first half. And you know what? Kudos to him. 2 PKs, 1 tapping, typical Cole Palmer things, honestly. I don't even think he had a really good performance, but Chelsea fans will come and tell you a different story. They want to come and make it seem like he absolutely ran the show in the game. But that's not the case. That was not the case. He definitely just played decent, and I think the first half hat-trick was also pretty decent, mainly due to João Pedro working hard for those 2 PKs. That guy, well, sure. I honestly think he's Chelsea's best player at the moment. He's the most impactful player in Chelsea at the moment, and he honestly just needs to start every game. Nothing much to say about this game. I think Chelsea needed to win. They got the win. They pretty much finished off the game in the first half. Wolves managed to get 1 back in the second half, but they were never really going to win this match. I think Leandro Mazzanoa, one thing I've noticed about him is that he actually prioritizes playing the ball through the middle, and he played Enzo, he played Andre Santos. Andre Santos has started a lot of games since he's come into this team, and I think that's largely because he knows him since he was playing under him in Strasbourg, and now for Chelsea, he feels like having Enzo Caicedo and Andre Santos will bring that balance that they need, and I think he prioritizes playing through the middle way more than Maresca. Maresca used to like to use the flanks, but right now Chelsea don't even have that many options on the left because I just feel like they have a lot of wingers that are very very predictable and are not really world class. It's only Estevao. Estevao is the only winger in Chelsea that can pull something out of nothing, and right now I think they really just want to make sure that they don't overuse him, which I don't really understand because if he's playing well, throw him in there. I understand he's young, but I just think he should be playing. He should be playing. He's the best winger at the club at the moment, in my opinion, and probably in a lot of Chelsea fans' opinions as well. So, yeah, this game was a pretty decent win for Chelsea. I think they absolutely needed to win and should have been winning, and they did. So, decent results. I guess they just need to look on to the next game. I think everybody just needs to make sure that they are winning games moving forward because you cannot afford to draw points, especially if you're in that top 5 battle. You can't afford to draw points at all. So let's move to the last game. We'll be talking about the Arsenal versus Sunderland. Sunderland, I knew you had nothing for me in this match. I'll be real. I knew Arsenal were going to win, but I was trying to cope and just see whether you could maybe try. Maybe I was saying maybe they can even get a draw, but nothing like that in this match for them, honestly. And they didn't even play bad because Arsenal don't play amazing football, if I'm being real. They just know how to get the job done. That's one thing that they're very, very good at, and they're a very good defensive side. This is one thing everybody knows. So obviously Sunderland are going to find it very hard to score against them, and that's what happened. They managed to keep a clean sheet in this match. I think it was a really good win for them. 3-0. I think that was even my prediction that it would be 3-0. Was either I said 3-0 or Sunderland would score one goal, but they didn't even manage to score any goal in the game. So I think it was a pretty good win for Arsenal. What a goal by Zubimendi, by the way. This guy's technique is absolutely unreal, man. It's actually like he doesn't get talked about enough. He actually goes about doing his job in a very, very discreet manner. But he's a really, really good player. And then 2 goals for Victor Gyökeres as well. He came off the bench to score also. I think he's been scoring more goals lately, but I don't think we need to see more from him. Honestly, we just need to see more from him. He needs to keep putting the ball in the back of the net, and I think his 2 goals were actually pretty decent as well. So overall, it was a pretty good game for Arsenal that I expected them to win. Like I didn't think Sunderland were going to win this match by any means at all, but they actually played pretty decent in this match. But unfortunately, they just met a very good defensive side that is still going to end up scoring you at the end of the day. So like it's kind of a hard situation. But yeah, good win for Arsenal. We still did your back. Wow on you. Wow on you. You're very, very lucky that you won, Cha, because if you dropped points in this match, I still would have picked up right from there. But they won, rightfully so. So look forward to the next game. I don't even know who they are playing in their next match, but let me check who they are playing. I think they're playing. Let me see who they're playing. They're playing Brentford. That's going to be a very, very tough game for them. I'm not even going to lie. That's actually going to be a tough game for them. But I'll talk about that game in my preview. But overall, nice win for Arsenal. Look forward to the next game. Hopefully they can try and win again. But Man City is hot on their backs. Really, really hot on your backs. United are also 3 points behind Aston Villa as well. So there's every chance that they can actually still finish in the top 3. Wow, Michael Carrick, if he manages to pull that off, I'm not even going to lie. Just give him the job. Give him the job if he manages to pull that off, because Aston Villa really looked like they were running away with it at some point as well, and it was like maybe Chelsea and United will probably be fighting for the 4th spot, but even Chelsea is just 4 points behind Villa. Any slight slip up, and Villa have been slipping up lately. So any slight mistake or mishap by them, United and Chelsea are going to climb like ASAP, man. But anyways, United are in a really good place right now, and I just think Michael Carrick is he needs his flowers. He definitely needs his flowers. So yeah, that's my weekend review of game week 25. I think it was a pretty decent game week from all the teams. My predictions were right, like I said, so I'm actually happy about that. I'm looking forward to game week 26. I think I was going to be during the week, so I'll definitely be dropping a video maybe tomorrow or just before the games. I'll definitely drop my preview to the games, talking about my expectations and the league table currently, because I think it's actually shaping up in a very very interesting way right now. Like the end of this season is gonna be very very phenomenal. There's still more exciting moments that are going to happen because United, Chelsea, Villa, Liverpool are in a serious race for the remaining three positions in for Champions League qualification. So it's going to be very very interesting to see what the things that are going to unfold in the next few weeks, man. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Don't forget to smash a like, subscribe, follow MFT on all platforms, and I'll see you guys in the next video.